Welcome to the Facebook exclusive. This is a Facebook exclusive.
Oh, yes.
Mel Cup. I'm Barry Wells. And we are joined by Alan Kaye. Alan, how are you?
I'm fine, Buds. How you doing?
We're doing great, man. You've got a big event coming up here this coming week.
Yes. It is the Howard County Vietnam Veterans Organization's 43rd annual reunion.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome. Now, what's that exactly mean?
Okay, well, the Howard County Vietnam Veterans Organization, we call it HCVVO, was established in 1981 to help raise funds for building downtown Kokomo Courthouse Square.
Nice.
And in 82, the founding members hosted a hog roast drive, awareness and to garner capital for local vets and their families, inspiring this annual Veterans Reunion. And members purchased an actual facility in 1990, which is located on State Road 26, just east of State Road 19 in Howard County. And they transformed the land into what we call the healing fields to provide resources, relaxation, camaraderie, etc., on our own grounds. It actually started by us using the grass in front of the Ramada Inn, and it was just people coming to a hog roast. Now we own our own land. We've got buildings. We have this big reunion, and it's the oldest annual Vietnam Veterans Reunion in the United States.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
And such a worthy thing to get behind. Is this open to the public, or is this just veterans with veterans?
Well, it's open to the public because it started out as just a Vietnam Veterans Reunion, and people were invited. The public was invited and everything, but as we got into other conflicts in the Middle East, we had what we call our sandbox vets.
Yeah.
And we actually had two reunions, one in July, which was only a 2-day event for the sandboxers. And it was always in September, the third week in September, for the Vietnam veterans. And so when COVID hit, the board got together and said, well, let's just make it an all veterans reunion. So it is now the Howard County Vietnam Veterans All Veterans Reunion, and every veteran is absolutely invited to come, and the public is encouraged to join in too, because we take the money, and we're a non-for-profit, so we take the money from it to do things around the grounds and to hold this reunion every year. And it's my job, and has been for many years now, to book all the acts, and not only book the acts, but I'm the stage manager and the MC. And what we've done is we've took Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for family events and speakers and things like that. And then starting Thursday, September 18th, we have our bands, our entertainment. And Thursday, September 18th, the theme is Honoring Our Hope, and from 4 to 5:30 is SRA, Southern Rock Authority, some Howard County guys that play great Southern rock.
Nice.
Then from 6 to 7:30, a band called Two for the Show, and sometimes they're just two guys, and sometimes they're 4 or 5. So we never know what they're going to show up with. 8 to 9:30 is Jason Wells.
Nice.
Great blues player. And then the headliner Thursday night, September 18th, from 10 to midnight, is Rough House. Friday, our theme is Honoring Our Nation, and one of our veterans reunion for decades, Russ Chandler, starts it off in the afternoon from 2 to 4. From 4:30 to 6 o'clock, the Cold Hearts, for all you country fans. From 6:30 to 8 o'clock, Broken Vegas. From 8:30 to 10, Sherwood Club. Everybody knows Sherwood Club.
The Sherwood Club. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're good dudes.
From 10:30 to midnight, and I know I'm making a big deal out of this, but I'm so excited. I've used Phil Purley at the reunion with the trio and with his 5-piece group. we're having the Wombly's Orchestra play.
Awesome.
They're awesome.
Friday, September 19th from 10:30 to 12. The Wombly's Orchestra, and it's just amazing. If you've never seen them, I know you two guys have seen them.
Oh yeah.
People listening, if you've never seen the Wombly's Orchestra, you got strings, you got horns, you got rock and roll. You're gonna love it. And then Saturday, September 20th, our theme is honoring our supporters, because we couldn't do this alone. We have a lot of companies, organizations, and independent people that do us equipment and money and food and all kinds of things. So we're honoring our supporters on Saturday, September 20th, from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 3:30 is Sierra Haskett, solo artist. She's a great gal, does everything from Joplin to Sinatra to you name it. She does it all. 4 o'clock to 5:30, and band. From 6 o'clock to 7:30, great guitarist. From 8 o'clock to 9:30, the Time Travelers, some Howard County guys that play classic rock. Hippies and Cowboys, and I want to talk a little.
That's a national act.
Well, yeah, they. Aaron Spark, the lead singer and frontman, Aaron with his dad and his uncle, and I remember them driving him around on a golf cart with his little guitar, and they'd stop at the campsites, and people would say, "Hey, Aaron, play us a couple songs," and he'd play a couple songs, and they'd have some drinks and move on down to the next campsite. So over the years, as Aaron got better and better and better, and played in different bands and stuff, he hooked up with his own band. He's now based out of Nashville, Tennessee. And the Hippies and Cowboys have been our headliner. This is the third year in a row, because we don't really bring us in a row, but the crowd just loves him, and he's by popular demand, as they say.
Yeah.
Hippies and Cowboys will be our headliner Saturday from 10 to noon, and then September 21st, Sunday, honoring God and country, and we have church at 10 o'clock with a gospel group, and it kind of sends people back to their homes with a good message and a little prayer. And we have people from all over the world come to this event.
Wow,
that is so awesome.
Yeah, you'll see. We have this big property, and it is absolutely full of campers and tents.
That was where I was heading next. Can people come and just camp for the whole week? And are there campsites still available? You know,
yes, I'm sure there may be a few left. And you just contact the Howard County Vietnam Veterans, go to their website,
okay,
and the phone number will be there and everything, and you can plan to camp. It's just absolutely amazing. We have two big buildings with vendors selling pins and uniforms and all kinds of military memorabilia. Then we also have a third building, Tupelo Hall, which is displays. We have the helicopters, the Huey helicopters come in on Thursday, and they will be giving rides for people who want to make a $125 donation. They will take you up in a Huey helicopter.
Whoa.
With the doors open.
With the doors open,
With the doors open, they strap you in, and off you go. And if you've never ridden a Huey helicopter,
what a rush
the whole
that would be.
worth it to do that.
I bet. Awesome.
We also have the food vendors, but Grisham Ministries put up a huge tent every year, and they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner absolutely free. Wow. Absolutely free, to make it affordable for people that, maybe don't want to go to. They have supported us for decades, and they're wonderful people, and we got that going on. We've got any sheriffs there and EMTs there to help people with any emergency or medical issues. We have all kinds of things going on in the main building, shuffleboard and pool table and a little bit of everything. And it's just a great time to celebrate and enjoy this big outdoor event. We have silent auctions, we have raffles, And I want to talk. I know I'm talking a mile a minute here,
No, go
I'm
ahead.
excited that we have a beautiful flag, a 20 by 30-foot flag, and every morning at 10:30, people gather in front of the stage and hold this flag above their head, and we march it out to the stanchion and raise the flag every morning at 11 a.m.
That's what America's about. That's what
It is.
that's what America's about. Yeah. Blessings upon you and everybody up there, man. This is just, it's uplifting to hear about.
It's wonderful because, as we all know, a lot of people like to try to erase our history of what really happened. But when Vietnam veterans first came back, they weren't always welcomed.
No,
Sadly.
we remember.
Yeah.
We had guys in our communities that we know.
Yeah, and this is a great thing that we've been doing, and all of us Vietnam veterans, we're getting older now, and we're trying to get these younger veterans from all across the state to realize that our organization is here, and we're not going to be around forever, and we need younger veterans to come in and volunteer for committees and work projects and run for office and do things. And we're encouraging younger veterans to belong. And if you are a veteran and you'd like to belong to the organization, all you have to do is supply your DD-214, your separation papers from your military service, and your first year membership is free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
And we have so many wonderful people that are members of mow, that fix fences, that mop floors. We plumb all our showers. We had roofers to do the roof of our volunteer, and had companies say, look, we'll not only give you the materials you need, we'll supply the technical people and the skilled trades people to put it together to install these things for you. So we're quite fortunate, Barry. And
yeah. It just shows that, sometimes the only people that see the sacrifices or know the sacrifices are people that have made the sacrifices. So especially with the Vietnam veterans, the fact that you all had to kind of come together in order to acknowledge each other, because there was an acknowledgement justifiably coming from where it should have been coming from, is sad. The fact that you guys have made that into what you have made it into is incredible, and congratulations and kudos to everybody involved. And again, one more time, where do they go to get tickets?
It is on State Road 26, just east of State Road 19, and once you get on 26, once you pass 19 and you go about a mile, you're gonna see these campers and cars and RVs and all the spectacular things that are going on. I really want to encourage people that are the general public to come, and your admission price, you can get a wristband for $20. It's good for the whole week. And yeah, we've tried to make it very, very affordable for people, and you can see some great entertainment. You can see some military displays. You can see armored vehicles and stuff that people have redone. You can see the helicopters. You can get the whole feel, and it's a family event. You can bring your kids. Just make sure you bring a lawn chair or a blanket, because you're going to need it to watch the show.
All right. And you're going to have the best MC in the country running the thing.
Why, thank you, boys. I appreciate your pat on the back. And it's hard work. I start booking the next year's reunion in October. So sometimes I'll get a call from somebody in May and say, hey, we'd like you to consider booking our band for your event. And by then we're all booked. So it's a year-long job for me, just getting the bands and the contracts ready. And it's work, but it's work I love.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you and Mel giving me the opportunity to spread the word about the HCVBO 43rd annual All Veterans Reunion.
And we thank you, Alan. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
Thank you, sir. And you guys have a good day.
You do the same. Man. Thank you, everybody, for clicking on. As always, we love you all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share. Get your tickets. Go up next week and see the bands and say hello to one of the blessings from Indiana music, the one and only Alan Kaye. Thank you all. It's a dark